One of my New Year's resolutions was to read 13 books in 2013, and so I'm going to review those for you as I read them. The first book I read this year was The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. I've never read this book before. Actually, I haven't never read any of these books that I'm reading this year before, and I really liked it. So basically, I decided to read The Catcher in the Rye because I had some friends in high school who, really great guys, who love Salinger and they named their band after him. And I saw on Facebook one of them was posting at the beginning of the year that he'd already read all of these books. And of course, Catcher in the Rye was on that list. And I thought, hey, that they like it, maybe I'll like it too. So I went to the Barnes& and Noble to pick up some books for my reading list that were on my reading list. And I just read like the first page and a half and I loved it. I think this book is hilarious. The writing style is so awesome. It's so funny. Um, I love just the little things in this book, like how he's at Mr. Is it Antonius? I didn't prepare for this. This is off the cuff for you. It's all for you. He's at this one of his performer teachers' houses, and he is talking about how he was in this speech class basically, and you weren't supposed to like ramble off topic. And I love how he rambles off topic all the time in this book. He's always throwing in like a page or half a page of this random anecdote that really has nothing to do with the story that's currently going on, but the character, this lead character, Holden is his name, feels like he needs to share that. So the thing that kind of confused me about this book was I'm pretty sure it said somewhere that he's like 12. I don't know why I have that stuck in my head. But some of the stuff he does, I'm pretty sure I would not have been doing those things when I was 12. And of course, I grew up in the Midwest and not New York, so maybe that has something to do with it. I don't really know. I really liked it. I want to read to you a couple, well, my favorite, the thing that I read and literally laughed out loud was this passage right here. It's on page 117. And he says, I hate actors. They never act like people, they just think they do. Some of the good ones do in a very slight way, but not in a way that's fun to watch. And if any actor's really good, you can always tell he knows he's good, and that spoils it. I laughed out loud because as an actor, at first I didn't laugh out loud. At first I was like, oh, burn. Really, Salinger? Really? And then I started thinking about it. And how many actors do we know that totally fit that profile? Anyways, if you haven't read The Catcher in the Rye, I highly recommend it. There is some language and some things that I would not like. I won't let my kids read this until they're probably older than 12. But the writing style was really great. I read it really fast in like a week and a half. And yeah, there you go. I think that was too many bongs for 8 o'clock.